All right, we are back. We are back. We are back for a story. I have a story today, and I tried to focus in so that my virtual friends can see me real close up today. Now am I really close up? Too close up? Okay, there. So we're going to do a story today, and then we're going to finish off with centers. Virtual friends, you have your handwriting book to do today. In-person learners, we also are doing our handwriting book today. That's probably what I should have put up there because our home friends are not doing our 4 ladybugs today. They are doing handwriting. And then they have a video with Miss Chris. So you have your video with Miss Chris and you'll do your handwriting book today. I would encourage you with your handwriting book in your xylophone to make it like you did with the craft where we did it in rainbow order. See if you can remember what the rainbow order is and see if you can do your xylophone pieces in rainbow order like we did before. Okay, we'll try it. In the meantime, I have a book. It's called Spaghetti in a Hot Dog Bun.
What?
Yeah. Kind of a silly book, but let's focus in and let's listen. Are you ready? Oh, you need to sit down. Stay seated. The delicious smell of breakfast filled the air as Lucy's grandpa handed her a plate. Lucy smeared ketchup on her toast. She turned to her grandpa and said, "Papa Gino, Harriet said she's never heard of ketchup on toast. Her family uses butter and jelly." Have you ever had ketchup on toast?
No.
Kind of a different one. Have you had butter on your toast?
Yes.
Have you had jelly on your toast?
Yes.
Some people do, some people don't. It's okay. Not everyone likes the same thing, Lucy. It doesn't mean one person is right or wrong. We're all different. What a boring world it would be if we were all exactly alike. Do you remember what's really important? Papa Gino asked. Yes, Papa. Even if we are different from others on the outside, we all have a heart with feelings on the inside. Is she right?
Yes.
She is right. She is right. We all have a feeling with hearts inside, or heart with feelings inside. That's my girl. Remember, when you treat others with love and kindness, you are doing the right thing, Papa Gino replied. On the school bus, Lucy and her friend Harriet pulled out some paper and crayons. Sitting across from them was Ralph. As usual, Ralph sat alone, staring at the window. He looked over at them and rolled his eyes. In the classroom, Lucy sat down near the teacher. Ralph carelessly hurried over and tripped on Lucy's foot. Before long, he was glaring at her. Ralph whispered, "Woof! I can't see the book with this poodle in front of me." Lucy could hear him giggling behind her. Oh no, why did it have to be me, she wondered. Is Ralph acting very kind?
No.
He is not acting kind. During lunch, Harriet shouted one of her silly jokes over the other children's voices. As the girls ate, their bellies shook with laughter. Across the table, Ralph hollered, "Yuck! That's the disgusting smell. Whoever heard of eating spaghetti in a hot dog bun?"
Ew.
Well, do we say ew? Have you ever tried spaghetti in a hot dog bun?
No.
So can you really say ew
No.
if you've never tried it?
No.
You really can't. If you've tried spaghetti in a hot dog bun and you don't like it, then that's fine. It's okay for you to say, "It's not something that I like," but does that mean that nobody else can like it too? That would be so boring if we were all the same.
Yeah.
And if you haven't tried it, you definitely shouldn't say that.
No.
And Tony and the other children at the table turned away from Ralph, shaking their heads. Ralph continued, Poor little Lucy with her hair so poofy. Tears filled Lucy's eyes and she began to cry. That's not funny. That's really sad. On the way home, Lucy thought about what had happened. Maybe Ralph is mean to me because he thinks being different is bad. I wish he would stop teasing me. Slowly, Lucy stepped off the bus. How was your day? Papa Gino asked. Fine, she mumbled. Papa reached over and pulled a crayon out of her hair. How did this happen? He asked. Lucy didn't say a word. That night, as Papa Gino tucked Lucy into bed, he asked, Is everything all right at school? Lucy rolled over. He sat down and whispered, Always remember, if something's not right, we can work on fixing it together. It's not that easy, though, Lucy. How do I stop Ralph from teasing me? How can he have a heart and be so mean? Lucy had a hard time falling asleep, worrying that it would happen again tomorrow. The following day, Lucy was surprised to find Ralph leaving her alone until Lucy took the bag Ralph handed her. Inside were dog bones and a note that read, Lucy, Lucy eats stinky food that puts us in a big, bad mood. Lucy, Lucy, hair shaped like a cone. Here's a treat for you, a yummy dog bone. Is that nice?
No. Not at all.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Why
The beating of Lucy's heart was so loud, she knew everyone around her could hear it. Stop! It hurts my feelings when you do this, Ralph, Lucy said. Please stop. Ralph turned and walked away. Did Lucy do the right thing?
Yes.
She did. If someone's doing something that isn't nice to you, you absolutely have the right to say stop. Yep, Miss Nikki always says that in the classroom, right? If there's something happening that you don't like, you need to say stop.
And at my
You need to tell people that you need them to stop, right?
At home, I tell my sister to stop.
It was recess time and Lucy played alone. She didn't want to tell her teacher about Ralph. She was afraid of being a tattletale. Lucy wished Papa Gino was there to help. What should I do? She asked herself over and over. The bell rang as recess ended. Help! Help! Cried a child off in the distance. Tony yelled, Ralph got himself stuck at the top of the monkey bars. It's the funniest thing I've ever seen. This is my chance. I'll go tell Ralph how mean he really is. M-E-A-N, mean. Lucy stomped off toward the monkey bars. Now, is she being nice?
No.
And this is tough, right? Because he's been very mean to her, and so she's feeling very upset. She's not liking him very much, right? So it's really hard because she is kind of being mean, and we get why, but is it okay?
No.
When she reached Ralph, Lucy paused. She looked him in the eye and said, What you did was mean. Standing before Ralph, Lucy could see her papa's words. Ralph did have a heart with feelings. How do you think Ralph feels being stuck up on the monkey bars?
Sad.
Pretty sad. Do you think maybe now he has a little idea of maybe how he made Lucy feel?
Yeah.
In that moment, Lucy decided what she would do. She saw tears in Ralph's eyes. He hesitated to move and whispered, I'm scared. Lucy reached out and said, Here, take my hand. And she helped him down. The two walked back to the classroom without saying a word. How do you think that Ralph feels? How do you think he feels after she helped him down and they were walking together without talking?
Happy.
I don't know if happy would be the word, but do you think he feels a little sorry for maybe how he made her feel? Is it hard to say sorry sometimes? It is hard to say sorry. But you know what? It always makes both people feel better.
Once when I was
No. As the bus pulled up to Lucy's stop, Ralph reached over and handed her a picture. Lucy was amazed by what she saw. "Thanks," she muttered softly. After she got off the bus, Lucy smiled and said, "Papa, there's this boy, Ralph, who was really mean to me. Today, he was in trouble, and I helped him." Papa Gino hugged Lucy and replied, "That took a lot of courage. It wasn't the easiest thing to do. You chose to treat others the way you wanted to be treated. I am so proud of you, Lucy." So could she have been really mean to him back on those monkey bars? She could have. She could have made the choice to be super mean back. But what she chose to do was to treat him the way she wanted him to treat her. As they walked home, she asked him what was for dinner. When Papa Gino said spaghetti, Lucy knew immediately what she would have for lunch the next day. Her favorite sandwich, spaghetti in a hot dog bun. Are any of you a little curious to try spaghetti in a hot dog bun now? I would totally, I feel like it would be a lot like a meatball sandwich. If you've ever had a meatball sandwich, I think it would be a lot like this. I think I would definitely want to try spaghetti in a hot dog bun, or like in between two pieces of bread, make it into a sandwich. I would try it. Yeah.
Tomorrow first, like we have that.
We can't tomorrow because I don't know if I can get it together fast enough. Let me see what I can do about seeing if in the future we can do that though. Meaning another day that's a little bit further away, but not tomorrow. Okay? For anybody that wants to try.
My mom tries dog treats.
Dog treats?
Yeah.
They're probably safe for humans to eat, but I'm not sure they have very much taste.
No.
Yeah.
She just tastes them.
Well, I mean, I don't think it would probably be very good, but if dogs can eat them, then humans it probably wouldn't hurt us, right? Okay, friends at home, you are going to do your handwriting book page, and you have a video with Miss Chris coming later today, all right? Don't forget to send me either a picture of something or a picture of a word that has X in it. It can be in the beginning, can be in the middle, or it can be at the end this week, because X is such a hard letter. All right? We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.